Eric B's Daily Vlogs.
I am back in this Pacific Heights neighborhood. The other day, I was over there. See all the trees? That's the Spreckles mansion. But today, different type of vlog. We'll talk about an incident that happened here in Pacific Heights a few days ago. Let's get this started.
We interrupt our program to bring you this important message.
Welcome everyone, it's my daily vlog channel, Eric B's Daily Vlogs. Pacific Heights neighborhood, Washington. Clay, because of a house. Right there. If you guys don't know the story, there was a person that was putting Black Lives Matter on his property, his house. Somebody came, told him they can't do it, it's all on video. Check out this short clip, or check out this clip of what happened. Then let's go over there, let's go check this out. Let's go. Let's go.
Hi, I'm asking you if this is your property.
Why are you asking?
Because it's private property.
Because it's private property,
So,
sir.
are you defacing private property, or is this your building? You're free to express your
No,
opinions,
we
but
do.
not on people's property.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Sure.
Just respectfully.
Sure.
So we're just saying, absolutely, your signs and everything, and that's good. This is not the way to do it.
Okay.
It's private property.
But if I did live here and it was my property, this would be absolutely fine.
Totally.
And you don't know if I live here or if this is my property.
We actually do know. That's why we're asking.
Oh, really? Because you live here, right? You
No,
said so.
because we know the person who does live here.
Oh, okay.
So
Then
that's all
I
we
suggest
wanted to
you
ask.
call
I'm
him
not
or
disagreeing with
call the
you.
police.
I don't
Or
wanna call the police.
because
What do you
you're
want me
accusing me
to?
of a crime, correct?
What I'm asking you is why are you
And I'm
doing
not
this?
answering you.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
So your choices are to call the cops if you believe I'm calling a crime, and I will more than be happy to talk to him.
Okay, thank you.
What's your name again?
I'm Lisa.
Lisa, what's your last name?
What is your name?
What's your name? I asked
I'm
first,
not
Lisa.
committing a crime,
What's your name,
sir.
sir? What's your last name, sir?
What is your first name, sir?
I'm not answering. I'm not talking to you. You're talking to me. I'm asking you the questions.
Well, we're not doing anything illegal.
Neither am I.
Yes,
Actually,
you
you
are
are. Because
actually.
it's
Really?
private property.
Oh, okay. Well, then call the cops.
Thank you. We will do. so.
Lisa and Robert.
Yeah.
I'll be right here.
Okay, thank you. Sir.
Bye. And that, people, is why Black Lives Matter. That's Karen, and she's calling the cops. And this is going to be really funny. Because she knows the people who live here. Personally.
Mind your business, Karen. Now the story goes, again, like I said, you had a person by the name of James Juanilo, I apologize if I'm saying your name wrong, who was putting up artwork, chalk art as they call it, and a person and her husband, that person is now known as Pacific Heights Karen, who confronted him and told him that he can't put anything like that because she knew the owner of the building. Yet, did she not realize he's the owner of the building? And this is what he was doing. He's putting stencils art right here. And one of them, this was the original one that was put up here. The Black Lives Matter one, right there. And you can see in the window, the Black Lives Matter flag. And then someone says, mind your business, Karen. That was a funny thing about that whole thing. You guys saw the video, you saw the clip. She was coming up that street right here while he was somewhere in this area just minding his own business. She told him, you can't deface property, you can't do that. And I loved his story. Go ahead, call the cops. Please, I would love to talk to them. Call the cops. Check this out too. He put chalk out there for all of us to do street art right here. Happy Pride. And one of the reasons why I came out here is because this is, a guy who was minding his own business, doing what he believes in, writing, you know, the Black Lives Matter movement, writing all that stuff, and then a know-it-all, a nosy body, decides to come over and tells him that he can't do that because it's not his property. And again, little did she not know that it is his property. This is where he lives. If you would have mind your business, you wouldn't have been all over the internet. But you didn't, and you got caught. And the funny thing about the whole story is that person, I am not gonna say her name. Everybody's gonna put her name out. I don't want her coming up to me, putting her name out like that. But she is the CEO of a company called LaFace. And for her to be caught on camera, her husband was also fired from his Fortune 500 job because he was somewhere in this background saying, we're gonna call the cops on you. And thank you, James Juanillo, for standing up for yourself and standing up for the rest of everyone who's always being bullied by people like that. Thank you. And again, you can see the love on the ground right here. No room for hatred. No room. This whole movement is a political statement. It's a movement for everyone that, you know, everyone, black, white, Asian, to get together and support the Black Lives Movement. And that's all he was doing. And then Karen tells Mr. Juanillo, you can't do that. This is not your property. And love, again, loving the story that it was his property. Look at this sign right here. Someone put a cardboard sign. I stand with you, or I stand, you rock with Juanillo. Or I stand with Juanillo, you rock. It's the truth. It's the truth. And everyone's little chalk art design right here on what they're talking about. This is the truth right here. I'm gonna change the topic just a little bit because I saw this just sitting here. It's a cool little figurine statue, and it's the Freeway Revolt. It shows you a map of the vast networks of freeways proposed for San Francisco. This is back in 1956. So this is a cool piece of art design right here. Pretty cool. Now, I don't ever get political and talk about political things. This is not what my platform is for, but this is more of the busybodies that wants to correct everybody. If you know Pacific Heights, you're from San Francisco, it's a predominantly white, upscale neighborhood. So for her to even say something like that, and the time that we're having right now made me think that, did you not watch the news? Do you not see what's going on in the world right now? Not just San Francisco, around the world. Do you not see what was going on? And for him to go here and write this, to show the world that I'm gonna write this on my property, again, good for him for doing that. Shame on her and her husband for not minding her business. They could have just looked at it, said something to each other, and walked away. But instead, they wanted to go viral. And guess what? You did. You went viral because you couldn't mind your business, Karen. So for Mr. Juanillo to do what he did, entice them to call the cops, go ahead and call the police. I would love to talk to them. Again, I'm glad he stood his ground. I'm glad he did what he did, because I'm a person of color, brown-skinned Filipino man, lives in San Francisco. I always get I never realized your English was so good. You speak English so good. I get that a lot. I do. And it's usually by these Caucasian people who, don't realize that, I have been here forever and English is kind of like my first language. So I'm hoping my English is good. I'm hoping. But, you know, those are the type of small racism comments that I get, especially in the health field that I work in right now. I'll get, you know, older generations who I just don't even care. If you're going to speak like that to me, that's fine. They don't degrade me by saying you speak English good. But for some people, they just don't think before they speak. And for some people, they just can't mind their own business. Mr. Juanillo posted or pointed out that he is advocate, strong, Filipino American, gay rights, Black Lives Movement, and then one of those loud motorcycles that I told you guys about yesterday. But for him to do this and for everyone to come out to support him right on the ground, do everything like that, good job. Good job. I was hoping busybody Karen will walk by here. And I'm pretty sure she's embarrassed of the situation. She's embarrassed of what happened. And she should be. She should be. Mind your business. It says it right there. Love and respect. All she had to do while he was here writing on this, all she had to do was walk away. Walk away. Keep walking down Clay Street that way. That's all she had to do. But she couldn't. All right, guys, that's going to do it for today's vlog. A nice, just a little rant kind of adventure. I had to throw this in my vlog. This is happening in a neighborhood that, you know, I frequently sometimes come up here. Lafayette Park is right behind me over there. So I had to just touch on this. This is more, again, not a political statement that I'm trying to make. Just the mind your business. Stay out of other people's business. If you don't know, don't try to put your 2 cents in. And that's what some people need to realize. Don't put your 2 cents into something that you don't know what's going on. And again, to Mr. Juanillo, thumbs up for you standing up for yourself. Stand up, thumbs up. I'm glad you did that. I'm glad you enticed them. Call the police. I would love to talk. That line in the comment is just perfect. Perfect. Call the police. I would love to talk to them. And again, for that Pacific Heights Karen to not know what's going on in the world, for not knowing what's happening around the world, for her to say that she can't put that, he can't put that here because it's public property. It's his property. How dumb do you feel? Pretty dumb. Pretty dumb. Everybody have a good weekend. Juneteenth today, the celebration of the end of slavery. Hope everyone celebrates well. Hope everyone celebrates peacefully. And this times that we're having right now, everyone needs to remember there's still a pandemic. Always must have a mask. And always still stay 6 feet apart. Protest, do what you got to do to get your word out. But still remember, there's still a pandemic and you still got to stay 6 feet apart from everyone. Thumbs up, like, comment, and subscribe. Leave me comments down below. Everyone have a great weekend. Thanks for watching, guys. Vlog's ended. Go in peace. Always stand up for what you believe in. Always. Don't let anybody bully you and push you around. Stand up for what you believe in. Thank you, Mr. James Juanillo. Thank you. Mind your business, Karen.
I made this.